Welcome to Nascimento Marketing's 32 Blitz, presented by Living Sport. I'm Christopher Nascimento of Nascimento Marketing. Tonight we have the final matchup of round one. So it's the last Canadian matchup. It is Laurentian versus Ryerson, and they'll be playing 2K. So let's get to our guests, and it's going to be a one winner takes all, one game. And we'll go from there. So here are our guests. Let me just introduce them quickly before they do so. Up top, Shannon from Ryerson, Doyle from Laurentian, and Justin, Living Sport alum, also a graduate of Akron, University of Akron, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before we kind of do the rundown of who's who and what's what and where you want to go, let's start off with the randoms, okay?
All right.
Just quickly here. Shannon, are you on the right?
Yeah, I'm on the right.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so just tell us your first two randoms, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, I got Spurs as one, and Pacers.
All right, so my first one was the Knicks, so definitely stay away from that.
You might have to go the third.
Bucks second. I think I'm gonna stick with the Bucks.
Doyle?
I'm gonna go Pacers.
Okay,
Yeah.
solid matchup here. No one wants to go for a third. No one wants to risk it for
You know what? Yeah, I like to live life risky, so here we go.
Here we go.
Definitely.
Oh, I can't choose that. Can't choose that team.
No.
Well, I guess that's
I already had the Spurs first, didn't I?
You can go again. If you get the same team, I'll let people go again. Because that doesn't count. Imagine just getting Spurs 3 times.
okay.
Mavericks. Okay.
That's good enough. Why not? Here we go.
That's
So
work.
let's. Oh, actually, I don't know if you guys already clicked play. Did you? Doesn't matter.
No, not.
Just
Want me to start it up?
Yeah, go ahead. So it will be Shannon of Ryerson with the Bucks versus Doyle of Laurentian with the Mavericks. With that, let's go through it all with everyone. Shannon, you're up top on the web chat. So do you want to... Web chat makes it sound old, like 2000 or something. Sorry, Zoom call. Shannon, do you want to start us off? Basically just say your name, where you go to school or attended school, and what you study, and then kind of so on what you want to do in sports.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm Shannon Suter, obviously. I am going into my 4th year at Ryerson University for sport media. And I obviously it's going to be a weird 4th year with everything going on, but I've been pretty lucky so far with experience. It's like a lot of like the teachers are still like industry, like they're still in the industry working. They do like part-time, like producing at like CBC per se, and then teaching classes. And obviously Toronto being like the hub city of sports in Canada, I've gotten some incredible opportunities from it. So yeah, that's kind of my schooling so far.
Nice. Doyle, you want to take it from there? Kind of the same thing?
My name's Doyle. I'm going into a 2nd year at Laurentian University. I'm studying sports administration. Really what I want to do with my life is I want to be involved in the sport industry. When I was little, I thought that I was kind of like the best athlete ever. And then when I got to high school, no, that's not happening. I realized that I still want to be in the sport industry. And that led me to this program. And I'm hoping to get a internship within the city that I'm working next year, which is in Sudbury.
Okay.
And we'll see where that brings me.
Good stuff. Justin?
Well, first of all, Chris, I just want to say thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated. I'm the Living Sport alum. I graduated from the University of Akron. During my time at the University of Akron, I had a great experience going to Living Sport London 18. I know you talked about my friend Dylan Hammond. He was actually on the same trip with me, so that was awesome. It was a great experience. We got to work the Royal Windsor Triathlon, and it was fantastic talking to different people from different countries. What I'm doing currently now after I graduated in 2019 is I'm currently at Cleveland State University as their sports information assistant director. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we have a season, but go Vikings.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Dylan was a great guest. He's working at Triathlon USA, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he is, man. Good for him. Shout out to Dylan. And he actually got me the job with the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission. He actually worked there, and I previously worked there as an intern during January. So thank you, Dylan, for having me on here and getting me that job. And I'll have to link up with you soon, man.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you're kind of saying this, obviously I kind of forget some people's stories, but now that you're just kind of saying it again, yeah, he kind of worked in that area as well. I think he worked with the Cavs or interned with the Cavs, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he worked with the Browns. I'm just following everywhere.
Yeah, so many people. Sorry.
Hey, Chris, it's hard. I get it, man.
You know, yeah, it is. It is. It's a good time though. So I think we're halfway through the whole tournament. Yes, that's crazy. 2-3 weeks in, we're only halfway. But good stuff. I was actually telling Shannon and Doyle before the stream started that I kind of have things planned out. I made a mistake first round. Didn't give myself enough rest because I do work and then I have to do these afterwards. So Fridays, Saturdays will probably be off. So actually this Saturday and Sunday, no stream, but round 2 will begin Monday. Monday will actually be, where's Monday? Monday will be FIFA Seneca College versus York University. So Canadian matchup to kick things off. But let me just kick things off and kind of just touch on. Actually, you know what? I forgot this yesterday. Sorry. I'm Christopher Nascimento. I know I said that at the beginning, but I'm a marketing graduate. So technically, I graduated a couple weeks ago. I say technically because I didn't walk across the stage. I had a Zoom call that I refused to watch. So
got the diploma though.
I got the diploma. It's in the nice frame. My grandma says it's official. Once the immigrant grandma says yes, it's a go. But so I graduated with a marketing degree, and I'm currently with the new soccer club in Ottawa, Atletico Ottawa. So they're part of the Canadian Premier League. Cool stuff. They're owned by Atletico de Madrid, so definitely some cool ties there. And Shannon, I was actually going to touch on this. Sorry, you're saying that you're studying media, being a new organization. You're wearing a lot of different hats. So I'm actually kind of working on marketing, communications, and media. So maybe I can grab some tips from you afterwards as well.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how helpful I'd be, but
no, anything. You never know who you're gonna hear things from. To be honest, I've said this to other people that sometimes just talking to people your age or other students, you just pick up on things that you wouldn't have even thought of. So anyone, I'm sure.
Especially because I actually, when I was applying for programs, I actually was applying for the sports business programs and sports administration. And I was really focused on doing that. And I still kind of have that interest. But for some reason, I found the Ryerson sport media one. Mm-hmm. And it just, I guess just being in Toronto just kind of really appealed to me. So that's why I ended up going that way. But I still do, I'm thinking maybe after I finish, I might take a year off and then try and do a master that is more focused on sports and business, just because. So I'm sure you would have a lot of great stuff that I could learn from you that we could definitely reach out about.
Yeah, for sure. And this goes for anyone watching or just people on the stream. If you ever want to chat, by all means, I'm always answering DMs or having calls with people, so for sure. Or check out my podcast, The Route on all major podcast platforms. First shameless plug of the day. And speaking of media, I actually had some pretty cool media members on there and some episodes coming out. So for Shannon's wearing a Raptors jersey, Jack Armstrong, we recorded with him already, probably 2 months ago. His episode's coming out sometime in August. So Justin, if you're not familiar with him, he's the color commentator for the Raptors. Pretty big here, considering they're broadcasted all over Canada, so cool stuff there. But I guess kind of touching on everyone, we kind of just touch on what Shannon said, the interest in media and potentially getting a sport management or sport business master's afterwards. Doyle, is there a specific I don't want to say position because that's kind of pigeonholing you, but maybe field within sports, so marketing, sales, BD, that you're interested in?
Yeah, I was more leaning towards the marketing side. That's just what I think I've been taught most in. I don't know, like, that's what I've been taught most in school so far. So I think that's what I'm gonna lean towards.
Yeah, no, for sure. What kind of things do you guys learn in? Because obviously there's a ton of sport business programs, and I decided to go just the business route of it. What kind of things are you guys learning? Maybe that's kind of why. Oh, you're.
Uh, in my program, my program is called SPAD, and this course is called SPAD 100, and it really just teaches you to promote yourself, and it's really about you, and what's going to get you a job in the sport industry is being different.
Yeah.
So that's really what you got to do. You just have to be different.
That's actually great that you said that, because even though marketing grad and knowing I wanted to get into sports, I think almost a year ago, so July 17th last year is when I got sorry for my language, but kicked it in the ass when I realized that if I wanted to work in sports, I kind of have to make my own way and be different, like you said. So then I signed up for a networking event in Toronto with MLSE, so that's Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment Group, for those that don't know. So Toronto Maple Leafs, Toronto Raptors, Argos, Toronto FC, etc. And I didn't really network in sports before. I made that jump, so I told myself I had to go all the way to Toronto. It's almost like jumping to the deep end. And I started having coffee chats, built up Nascimento marketing on social media, and then came up with podcasts and this event here. But yeah.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say the networking events. If you're not on Teamwork Online, and you need to get on there, because all those Zoom calls, that's how I got my Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, is through those networking events, and it's just about connecting with people. This is a connecting opportunity for everybody, and the four of us, we're going to reach out to each other after this, hopefully, and you never know who might get you the opportunity. But if you're not networking every single day, you're not working hard enough, and you got to stand out, and that's really the key about it, is being different, and making sure that people see your face and know what you bring to the table, not only as a professional but as a person.
No, you can't say that any better. And kind of perfect example. So I came up with that idea with the podcast. I think maybe my third episode, I recorded with someone who does, I think, broadcasting with a junior hockey team in Canada. And then at the end of the call, had a great chat. I'm like, hey, like, do you know anyone I can maybe speak to, like, just to kind of build off of that? He's like, obviously, someone that worked with us moved to your city, Ottawa. They're with the Senders. Spoke with him. He's like, hey, you should talk to this guy. He just moved to the new soccer team. Spoke with him. Now I'm part of the soccer team. So it's crazy how just networking kind of leads you to different ways.
I think especially with this like sports industry, it's like really like connections and networking is so key. It's like, especially like obviously for the States, there's like a way bigger sports environment, but especially for Canada here, like we have a couple broadcasting networks and that, like, it's a really small pool. So like to make it in, you really do have to go that extra mile to be able to stand out, because there isn't as many positions as there are in the States.
No, 100%.
No doubt. I just think one of the things that people should never be afraid to do, that I think people stay away from, is just send out emails. Even if, obviously, don't go out of your way and just say, hey, I want a job, will you hire me? Because if you do that, you're just that annoying person that, all right, straight to trash. But you need to just send out emails and ask questions, and you need to find the people that, hey, maybe if you want to be a general manager, maybe the best thing is not to just say, hey, I want to be a general manager, what do I need to do, but ask people that have similar, interests, whether it's scouting or with a team, and ask them questions of how did you get here, and what are some skills that you think that person needs to have this job. It's all about making yourself marketable, I would say, and definitely asking questions, emailing people. Don't be afraid to reach out on LinkedIn, because they're there for you to use those templates to get you to the place you want to be.
100%. And kind of just building on that, what is it? I guess first off, for branding, I got this advice actually in September, where I had a digital marketing pro. I'm like, hey, like, I want to do in sports. Do you have any type of like marketing advice I should have? He's like, if you want to work in sports, he's like, you better hope that when someone Googles you, because we're in 2020, it's the digital age, when you apply for a job, they will Google you, they will search, they will do background information. You want your name everywhere they find attached to whatever you want to do. So I wanted to do sports marketing. So I want when people type my name, it's sports, it's marketing, it's sports marketing. So that's why, I come up with an event like this, and people think, I know I kind of told some older people about this, and not shaming them or anything, but they're like, oh, what, gaming, really? But when you search it, my name's attached to a conversation about sports business as well, with, basketball being played, and so are your names now as well. So I think it's a great impact as well. And then just touching on what you're saying about like shooting a message to people, because that's what those platforms are there for. I think it's way easier than you think initially to just shoot that message, but also just remember like to provide some type of value, because I get emails or DMs sometimes from other students, and then I'm a student, right? Or I was a student, and they're like, hey, can you get me a job? It's like, well, first off, I was looking for a job, and then they're sending me like CVs. It's like, hey, like guys, do your research a little, but just things like that. Just understand who you're speaking to and kind of personalize it, so it's not just paste, and it's not ungeneric.
I think too, to build on that is just Chris. One of the things that I think everybody kind of goes through, especially if you get to that point where you start emailing people, is everybody's got lives, right? We just had the 4th of July. If you send out an email and they don't get back to you right away, don't take it personal, because I struggle with that too. Is just more of like, man, like, why is this guy not emailing me back? Like, I gave this great I just made all these bios, and I feel like he's got it out for me. Like, maybe he doesn't want me on the team or whatever. Yeah. I don't think that, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. He could, you never know. His brother could have got engaged, So you just got to realize that people have lives that they just don't just live in the office or live at home, and make sure that even if they don't email right away, that you send a follow-up email, say you're thankful that they gave you the opportunity. Hospitality will take you a long way too. And I just think that, especially with things going on right now, if they want you, they will make sure they're going to make an effort to let you know they want you. And you got to have that mindset, if they don't want you, that they're missing out, because whatever you bring to the table, someone's going to see those skills, someone's going to appreciate that, and you'll get your opportunity. Jobs are far in between right now, but just know when things go back to the new normal or whatever. Ooh, Porzingis with the dime. Okay, I see you slamming down. I like that. Just know that things will get back to normal, and opportunities will come again. But during this process, you gotta make sure that you're putting the right step forward to getting your name out there.
No. Man, you said it perfectly. There's nothing really to add on to that, but yeah, like and on top of that, something you need to remember is, if you're messaging them, you better believe there's probably 20 to 50 other students or other like-minded people trying to pick their brain as well. So I'm sure they're trying to get that. Oh, and something else. Some of the best advice I've gotten just from these coffee chats ends up just being like little life nuggets. So, like, one thing was about like house, real estate, etc. But another great advice was just like, he's like, you would be surprised how like just being nice will go such a long way, and how some people, they don't even think of that, but just being like a genuine person and nice can go far. Oh man, are we gonna hit skunk?
Oh, this game isn't going well so far. Not gonna lie.
Hey Doyle, I think you should have gone for the 3 games.
But oh my god, I'm a second half player anyways, though. I'm not worried yet.
You know what? I think we should start asking Shannon questions so I can at least have a competitive matchup going on.
I was about to say, she got the retro jersey on. She came ready to play. Like, it's not playing around.
On channel good.
Hey, someone come up with a question for Shannon. I'm trying to think of one quickly.
Wait, let me go up another 10 points, and then you can start asking me.
Shannon, what can I? Oh, you're I think you touched on how you met some cool people in the industry just because of those ties with Toronto and media as well. You want to touch on some of those experiences?
Yeah, for sure. So I actually one of my teachers for it was like a studio we had, like a studio in lab.
Hmm.
And she's actually a producer at CBC Sports.
Oh, cool.
And she managed to get me a part-time job with them. And so I was geared up for an amazing summer. I was going to be helping them with the Olympics because they obviously are the ones that broadcast it.
That's cool.
And so I was going to be helping with I did do some work before Corona came in. Like I was there when all the Olympic athletes came in, like our Canadian athletes, and they did all their like marketing and interviews and promos, and like
a media day.
Some of the coolest stuff, just like because we had like there's so many different stations, and like obviously all the athletes were there, and I like got to interact with them one-on-one, kind of got to hear their story, little bits here and there. But and then when the Olympics were supposed to happen this summer, I was gonna be doing like odd jobs, like shot listing. Like I'd go through the footage and then like write down times for editors to like cut and like put together highlight reels and stuff. So I was really excited, but obviously that's got postponed. But hopefully I will be with doing that next summer. So
that's amazing.
But also I've got into, for the past 3 years, I have been volunteering with the annual Canada Sports Hall of Fame inductory celebration. So last year I was Martin Brodeur's handler for the night, which was pretty cool to say because he's like basically like one of the greatest Canadian athletes we have. And I've also met Pinball Clemens. And if you know like CFL, if you know him, he's like known for like his huge smile. And actually when I was talking to him, he said that I had one of the nicest smiles that he's ever seen. And that's like one of the best compliments you can get from someone like him. Because just he's known for that. So I was like just beaming ear to ear. But so I've met like a ton of different like Canadian athletes and like producers and stuff with my program. So no complaints with Ryerson from me.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to go sign up to Ryerson right now because we have like 1 million people watching, so.
Yeah, I'm actually the biggest hype person.
Yeah. Are you, sorry, was someone else going to say something?
I just want to say Giannis is a cheat code.
I know.
Giannis is so unfair. He's 7 feet tall. He's like a 99 driving dunk. I can't do anything.
So we're going to excuses now, eh, Doyle?
Excuses?
I hate to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Giannis excuse. He is the whole team. The Bucks would be nothing.
I'll take it. I wouldn't want to be playing against Giannis.
Oh, I would have taken Giannis if I had him too.
Yeah, what are the who thinks here that Giannis is going to the Raptors next year?
Oh man, I
hope.
What?
I don't think
Giannis going to the Raptors next year?
Yeah,
I don't
didn't you hear?
I genuinely would have no words for how happy I would be if he did.
Why would Giannis go to the Raptors?
There was talk for a while.
There was talks that LeBron was going to go to the Knicks. He's not going to the Knicks. You know who makes those rumors up is the Raptor fans.
That's exactly why we got to continue the ball going.
It's those damn media people.
That's Shannon. It's literally Shannon. No.
She's got the blog going and everything.
Yeah, Shannon's working with CBC. She's just posting all this stuff now, saying, "Hey, Giannis is coming to the to the Raptors, courtesy of CBC." Shannon.
So I'm assuming we're all basketball fans. So who's gonna win the title? And we can say
Lakers.
Toronto.
Lakers.
Okay, I was about to say we can say Toronto.
That's the easy answer, though. You can't say Lakers. That's like
I love LeBron. He's
but that's like you're gambling and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go for the top
LeBron
seed.
got the best team, I think.
I don't know. I
think
find
it's
it's cheating. I'm gonna say.
Don't say anything crazy.
Let me try to think here. I think it's a weird year, right? You know what I mean? It's not the usual format. You know, there's been some rest.
There's an easy answer.
Okay, what is it?
The Clippers.
Oh, that's the exact opposite of the Lakers. No. Are you a Clippers fan?
No, I'm not a Clippers fan.
Okay.
I'm a Lakers fan. My dog's name is Kobe, but I'm a realist. The Clippers. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know what?
They got
Kawhi's had his load management, so He's good.
Why is that his whole off season, man? He's ready to go.
Yeah, come on, man. Actually, here, let me just.
And then I'm gonna say it, and you guys aren't gonna like it, but who's coming out the East, man?
Who is?
The Celtics coming out the East.
The Celtics.
Oh, the Celtics coming out the East.
Do you see how the Bucks are playing right now?
The box.
We all know Giannis is gonna fold in the playoffs. He can't shoot.
Man, wait, are you Justin? Are you a fan of any other sports? Or just basically.
I love soccer, man.
So yeah. So
yeah, man. I was working for the Columbus Crew before quarantine happened, and then quarantine happened. It was unfortunate.
Damn.
But I love European soccer. That's why I was so excited to go to Living Sport, because we got to go to the Emirates Stadium, which is Arsenal Stadium. I'm a big Chelsea guy. If you guys watch soccer, Christian Pulisic, the best American, plays for Chelsea, and he just scored this past weekend, which is crazy because you don't really talk about soccer with America, and this dude has been Chelsea's best player. And so definitely go Blues for sure.
Yeah.
Ohio State fan all day. So.
Do you know Canadian soccer too? We have a star on the rise, or he's risen.
Alphonso Davies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
from Bayern Munich.
Yes,
Played for Montreal Impact last year, man, and just came up the scene.
Yeah, the Whitecaps. Yeah. So he's done some damage, and so that league I'm working with now, Canadian Premier League. I think the whole initial focus when they kind of built it was to kind of push Canadian talent, kind of make more home ground, because I think half the team has to be Canadian, and then during the season you have to have at least 3 players under 21, and they have to play at least 1,000 minutes, something like that. Really pushing Canadian talent at the forefront. So I think it's gonna be good, and 2026, the next World Cup with Alfonso leading the charge.
They're expanding it to 48 teams for you guys, so I hope you guys make it.
Oh no! Whoa! I wasn't talking about making it. I was talking about winning. Actually, I'm Portuguese, so I'm probably going Portugal first. But yeah. But my dad and my sister actually went to go see the Euros when Portugal won it, so that was pretty cool.
Oh really? Oh, that's in France. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I think today was the anniversary of when they won. Yep.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I couldn't go because apparently I had an exam on Monday. And I was like, come on.
Oh, Euros are the exams. Chris.
Well, I would have been back. I think I just would have been back. But yeah, Euros. How many times is Portugal gonna win? Actually, a lot. Never mind. I answered that myself. But
I'm hoping you pass the exam.
Well, I'm graduated university, so
that doesn't mean you passed.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever failed. I've never failed a class, so I've probably passed it.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what everybody stay in school.
Stay in school, yeah.
Make sure you don't skip an exam for the Euros.
Hey,
I can't say
I don't know, because look, stay in school, yeah, but also live life to the fullest.
You
know what I mean? You can redo that exam. You can talk to the teacher. You can negotiate something here. You can't negotiate the Euros.
You can't. But you're only speaking facts on this show. I like 32 Blitz, man. You only speak facts on here.
The truth hurts sometimes. Like right now, Shannon. Oh, that's a comeback. That's a comeback. I was gonna do a little shake to Doyle. Never mind.
The score get close.
Hey, look at the AI. No one's been talking about the score for a while. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Doyle
put his game face on.
Doyle, I'm not saying I helped you here by asking Shannon that in-depth question about CBC.
Yeah, but
challenge that.
Silver platter.
So I'm a little.
Order, it's crunch time.
I'm a little late to the scene. What does the winner get of the tournament? Do we have a prize?
Announced on Monday, I believe.
Oh.
Me and Living Sport, we came up with, let's just say it, if you like Living Sport, you're going to like this.
That's what I like.
Look, Justin.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Justin's a Living Sport alum, so you can just speak to him how good it was and how much he enjoyed it.
But I'll just say this about Living Sport. The thing about Living Sport is, I gotta say thank you, Alicia, for giving me the opportunity in 2018 to actually go out there one of my dreams when I was growing up, because I love European soccer so much, is to go out to England and get to experience that and experience the culture, and not only to do it, but to do it with so many people that had like-minded goals of being in the sports world. Like I said, I still talk to Dylan every single day.
Oh, really?
The fact that we have the opportunity to have that experience, and he's gotten me into places and opened doors for me that couldn't have been possible without him, to be quite frank. So just making those experiences and those memories alone, and those connections, how we've been talking about, it really means the world. And you get to have those memories for the rest of your life. And you have a great team of people that want to see you succeed. Living Sport, unfortunately, this year with COVID and everything, we aren't going to have the opportunity to go overseas, but we still have a domestic program in Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely apply. Like I said, this is a program that's on the rise, that is giving many kids the opportunity to fulfill their dreams. And not only that, but get into the sports industry, which we've talked about is a very tight circle. And to break through, it's tough. And you need people like myself, like Dylan, like Alicia, to help you out and get to that place you want to be. So just want to say thank you again for having us on here. And yeah, man, apply for Living Sport. Changes your life.
100%. I wish I found out about Living Sport a little sooner. But, you know, because now obviously I still have the opportunity to kind of get involved somehow because, you know, I'm a recent grad. But, you know, once you start work, time's a little crunch time as well because, you know, season and all that. But
I understand fully. Like I said, I mean, we go to London, Dublin, Barcelona. These are places that for some, it may seem out of reach. You know, it doesn't seem like that's possible. But if you come in with the right attitude and really with your application show how bad that you want it, those dreams can become a reality. And like I said, I'm a living, breathing example of it. Like I said, I went there in 2018, worked the Royal Windsor Triathlon, and even working that alone just gave me the opportunity to see, like, wow, like someone is doing operations for this event to happen. Someone is doing marketing to promote this event. You find all these things that maybe if you wanted to go into sports and you're like, well, I want to be a scout, or I want to do general manager. Well, there's other things that you can do. And, you know, with social media and technology, there are so many opportunities in the sports world, not just those, I want to be the head coach or assistant coach or trainer. So definitely look into it because, like I said, it will really open your mind just being out there alone and having that culture of being overseas. It is an amazing opportunity.
No, yeah, that's amazing. I'm sure people are going to be signing up and hopefully trying to get involved.
I mean, we got millions of people watching, so.
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions. Hey, LeBron, shout out to you. I know you're watching. You know,
Yeah, they're all watching in quarantine in the bubble right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, University of Akron's finest.
Yeah. Well, he as well. He was watching last Taco Tuesday too. So, you know, shout out to LeBron, fan of the show. Yeah, no, for sure. And I think Shannon here. I think I saw her looking a bit, and you know what? There's interest in Living Sport. I can tell.
Oh no, yeah. I was gonna say I was actually just looking up. Because I guess it might change due with COVID, but I was looking at the trips you guys have upcoming in like 2020 and 2021 to like Greece and London. And the Greece one caught my attention just because it's Greece, first of all. So like, who wouldn't want to go there? But also like, obviously you guys can provide such incredible experiences and like those unique opportunities that like you can't just get anywhere.
Right. And there's networking opportunities. We have one-on-one sessions where we talk about your resume and creating your resume and getting that stronger. Not only do we talk about that, but we talk about how to make your LinkedIn profile better, how to do well in an interview. These are all things that, you know, you're not necessarily going to get, but if you go to this program, you get it all in one. And I just think that it really sets up people like yourself, like recent graduates that, you know, you really don't know what the first step is. That you want a job, obviously, but how do I get that job? Well, you need these tools, and these tools are going to really help you set yourself apart. And like Nolan said, is like it's about being different. And living sport on your resume is definitely different. How many people get to say they went to Greece? How many people get to say they went to Barcelona and work these events? So I don't need to sell anybody. I mean, like even talking about it, I just think to myself, I'm so happy I went.
Hey, they're the presenting sponsor for a reason. So shout out to Living Sport. No free shout outs, but shout out to Living Sport. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at the score.
I mean, we're in a battle right now.
Yeah, this is playoff action. You know what? This is what we want to see in the bubble.
This is what I need to see in the bubble. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? You don't even need to see in the bubble. You can watch it right now, right here. Nascimento Marketing, 32 Blitz, presented by Living Sport.
That's a game, yeah. 49 seconds.
That's not what we want to see, though, in the bubble. I'm not going to lie. Doyle. You know what?
I wonder what the games are. I want to know what the games are going to be like without fans. I think that'll be really interesting.
I was watching the MLS game yesterday. It felt like.
Do you think they're going to put fake fans up? Like,
no, I hope not. There's no point. We know there's no fans there. Look, we understand the circumstances.
I don't see the point.
Sorry, I forgot to do the post. I posted it on the story. If you guys could share it after in your story so then people could find it on YouTube and Twitch. But I'm just going to post it on Instagram now, too. And we can stay on, too. I don't know. You guys said something about parks. I don't know how that works. But what is
it? Park? Park? We can play some park, actually. We could play some park.
What is park?
Park, it's like
saying that sentence. What is park?
Park's like the best. I think Park's the best part of 2K. It's like a 3v3s sort of.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3v3s, but you can make your own like players, and so it's within my career. So you make your own players and you play with them.
And so you basically choose what you want to do, your skills, and then you have to work on those. So it's kind of like your own play, what you wish you could be in real life.
So I have the pro mode. I play the pro mode, but I just play the games. So this is when you go in the neighborhood and kind of
got it. Everyone just it's definitely my favorite part. I've hardly ever played 5-on-5. It's just mainly part for me.
Okay. That's it.
Good game.
Is it
good
done?
game.
It's done? So what? That's Laurentian. No, sorry.
Ryerson.
Ryerson. I'm sorry.
I failed my school. I'm sorry, Laurentian.
Hey, look. The marker. That's it for round 1.
Sorry. That was a good game, though. Good game. That was a good game. It's hard to have a conversation and stay dialed in.
It's had 20-7. Ooh.
Let me just make this post quickly.
So that's the casual Friday for Giannis right there.
Yeah.
Casual Friday. Ryerson versus. Actually, let me tag the SBA. Ryerson.
Oh, he's got a 97 driving dunk.
I hope people watch it.
Luka, man.
Pardon?
He said he needed more Luka.
I was trying with Luka. I couldn't get the shots to hit. He was hitting 5 for 13. That was the problem. He wasn't shooting. Bad day for Luka.
Justin, did you play sports when you're growing up and that, or?
Yeah, of course, man. But my hoop dreams ended when I did not grow. My hoop dreams ended when I did not grow after I got to 6'2", and then that was it for me.
You're complaining about being 6'2"?
I am, man.
Hey,
because
don't make me end the stream right now. Don't make me end the stream.
But I play soccer too. That was the thing. It was soccer and basketball for quite some time, and then I went for soccer. But I didn't play college. I knew that I wanted to have my college experience, but I always knew I wanted to be in sports. That was never a question. It was more of a question of what did I want to do in sports, and what I want to do is actually work in player operations for a basketball team.
Okay.
So with Cleveland State, hopefully I get to do that. I'm doing men's and women's golf. I'm the main contact for that, and then for fall, I'm the secondary, or for winter, I'm the secondary contact for men's basketball. And Cleveland State was nice last year, man. They were going to make the tournament. I was supposed to work the tournament
Really?
for Cleveland, for the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission, and then COVID hit, and I was out on the sidelines getting water for people, and I'm a little hurt about it. But all right, I'll be on TV eventually. I'm on TV now.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube.
Millions, hundreds of millions.
Millions.
Hey, give the shout out that you need to do right now. This is a position to do so. Actually,
Exactly. Justin Lee spokesperson right here,
Hey,
Soon to be on Chris's podcast, by the way. You're sending me out the invitation.
Pardon?
You're going to send me out the invitation?
For
We're going
what?
to schedule me in for the podcast.
Hey, if you want to come on, I'll have you on the podcast.
Come on, man. Let's do
Look,
that.
I love it. You ask. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's what I like to say.
I'm a busy man, but schedule me in. Tell me the date and time.
Let's do it. So, we'll talk. We'll talk after this. Don't worry
Sounds
about
good.
it. Let's get it going. So, do you guys want to do a park thing?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you guys
hop on
play
the park.
together on park?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, yeah?
The only thing is that this isn't my account, so I'd have to switch really quick. It would just take me a minute. Though.
Sure. Who's in the Durant jersey with the helmet?
The Durant, that's my buddy's. That's my buddy's account. So
What's
it's
the helmet? though?
Wow. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Here, let me
so should,
make sure that
I could switch. It would just take me 2 minutes.
Okay, that's gonna cost $2 million, but that's fine.
All right.
What do you got? Like, what do you play with? Like, should
I got every position.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm probably more I have a guard, but I'm probably more comfortable with my big because I usually play as a big with my buddies.
Okay, I'll play point guard then.
Shoot off three.
If I close my application, that'll end the stream though. That's the only thing.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. Close it for now, and then start streaming again after.
Okay.
Let me just transition here, guys. Boom. This is what we call a fully loaded stream. Look at that guy. I know right now. Oh, look, we're all in squares now with the logo. Yes, I am a professional. CBC Sports. I know you're watching this. Sign me up.
I can't see it, but I know it probably looks pretty cool. I'm pretty professional.
Justin can probably see it. Justin?
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Let me just pull this down. There we go. Got everyone going here. That was quick, too. Quick transitions. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I'm just looking at the story. Shannon. Solid story with these gifts. Let me just show everyone. Let me show the people here. With the Ryerson Rams. Love it.
Very nice.
And that's Aggie, our mascot. Big shout out.
What's it called?
Aggie.
Aggie. Why would they
Yes.
call a ram an Aggie?
I think the founder, whatever, is like Egerton or something.
Oh.
So it's Aggie, yeah.
Why would they call a zip a kangaroo? No one knows about these mascots. But hey,
Why would they
we're
call it-
rolling with it.
Oh, that's
Also-
the mascot for Akron?
Yep.
A zip
All right.
kangaroo?
I set up the stream again. It should be under the first name this time, the Troller Man one.
10-4.
That mean I have to add you a different friend request.
Yeah. But add you gotta have my inappropriate name one.
Just
You wanna
send
just
it.
add it once?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Also, for everyone watching this, subscribe to Nascimento Marketing so I can get to the affiliate level on Twitch. You three as well, if you get the opportunity to.
Already followed up.
Perfect, because I don't know what I'm at, but I know I've been getting emails from Twitch saying it's improving every week, which is good because I think once you hit affiliate, they kind of promote you more and maybe they open more, settings for your account. So different ways to kind of manage it. So definitely follow me. I see there's 5 of you on Twitch right now. 5 million. Sorry, I meant 5 million. 500 million. Hit the, I think it's follow on, man, I'm on all these different platforms. I forget what they're called. Follow, friend request, this, that, and the other. Maybe I'll be making a TikTok soon.
Oh, TikTok.
Hey, look, let's talk about TikTok for a second. So
I don't even have TikTok.
me neither, but look,
Okay.
I was doing some research because, like I said, marketing, communications, media with the soccer team. I'm trying to understand because you can never say no to a platform. You have to understand it. I was doing my research. Did you know this? YouTube, huge, correct? Correct.
YouTube.
I'll answer the question. Say it.
Yes.
The average YouTube user currently is on the platform for about 85 minutes a day. Okay? It's impressive, over an hour. What's our guess for TikTok? It's a new
3
platform.
hours.
Pardon?
3 hours.
No.
I'll go 4 hours.
This is average. We're talking about average. So let's say
5 minutes. I don't know, 5 minutes. You watch TikTok.
80 minutes. So they're basically
80
on
minutes?
par with YouTube. But then think of this. So when you're on 85 minutes on YouTube, what, you're watching maybe 4 or 5 videos, let's say? 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Actually, does that math add up? No, let's say a longer video. Sorry. I used to be in accounting, so. Yeah, anyways. But you're watching, let's say, less than 10 videos if you're spending 85 minutes on YouTube. But if you're spending 80 minutes on TikTok, you're watching, I think it's about 280 to 320 TikTok videos in that time frame. So the amount of ads, so let's say like a sponsored post, users you're coming across, all these different things, there's so much more going through, right? There's so many more people and accounts and products visible to you. So that's why it's on the rise. And also the founding company or the parent company of TikTok, so the one that's kind of they're trying to emulate, it's a Chinese company where it's similar to TikTok, but they have that Instagram shop button where on the post you can actually just buy what you see. So let's say Shannon is doing some type of thing on TikTok, wearing the Raptors jersey. In the future, I think by next year, TikTok will allow you to just buy that Raptors jersey straight off TikTok. So it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, wow.
Also, quick thing I'll add here, because I know this is good stuff. TikTok, unlike other platforms, so let's say YouTube, there's this huge algorithm you're always trying to understand. But TikTok, if they know there's an ad on your account, or let's say the Ottawa Senators are sponsoring me to do a dance video, and TikTok knows that, TikTok's gonna push that video that much more because they know, you're being sponsored, you're being paid to do so. So they want that ad revenue to stay on the platform and not go to different places. So then, ad companies are happy, or people that are placing the ads, I should say, are happy. The user or the creative is happy, and then also TikTok as a company is, because there's ad dollars on the platform. So I think TikTok's doing things right, so that's something to consider. So I'm trying to come up with ways to kind of get involved now with the team.
You want to hop on here?
Yeah.
Because my buddy's account that I was on, he wants to play against us.
Oh, okay. Also, that is a nice backpack.
Thank you. Trying to wrap. Did you find the stream, Chris?
Oh yeah, just pulled it up. Here, let me go back. Boom. Look at this. Justin, you ready for this?
Oh yeah. Let's
That
do
come
it.
down to
1, 2, 3. Quickly. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Smooth. That was smooth. Not really, but somewhat. Let me just center it. There we go. We're back. So I guess this is what they call the park. That's what the kids say.
There we go.
Yeah. So this is they changed the name. This is called the playground or neighborhood. No, I don't know. But,
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? That's the
this is
gym.
the-
I know the gym area.
Yeah.
So here. This is the end. Round 1's done, by the way, guys. Now we're just kind of messing around, chopping things up. So Ryerson will be moving on. Shannon, you'll be playing Bishops on 2K. Actually, you know what? I can already tell you the date. I was about to post the schedule.
Perfect, yeah.
I was just getting this all ready while you guys were playing.
I gotta book it off work because I had to come back to Toronto because where I live, it's like the Wi-Fi is too bad. So I had to book it off and then drive to Toronto and then
That's such a
book
pain.
it off again.
Jeez. You'll be playing on Monday the 20th.
20th.
Whoa, yeah, the 20th. What day's today?
Yeah.
Friday? Here, let me just fix something too. And honestly, you guys can, continue on the park for however you want to do so, or however long you want to do so. And then I'll probably end the stream around 2 o'clock and go back to what I was doing. But yeah, let's continue talking and seeing where we can go here. But let me just quick question here. I'm gonna guess Doyle's the youngest, correct?
Yeah, probably
old are
am.
you?
Yeah, second year.
How about, like age?
Oh, how old am I? I'm only 19.
You're
young buck.
19?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna guess Shannon is the second youngest.
Probably, yes.
What, 20, 21?
Actually, I did. I'm turning 22 in December.
Okay.
So-
We got a terrible teammate.
Okay,
We
and
got a terrible-
Justin,
Definitely the oldest.
how old are you?
about to be 24 in less than, let's see, what's today? What's today, the 10th?
Today is the 10th.
19 days.
Oh, yeah?
COVID year, baby.
29th. I'm 1 year and 2 months younger than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
It's Leo season right now, guys.
Hey, everyone's big on the Leo. I'm more of a Libra type of guy. You know.
Are we about to get it on in this park right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys dance. I didn't know they dance. What is this, Fortnite?
Yeah,
we're against 3 centers, and we have 2 point guards, so this might not go well.
Hey, I don't want to, like...
We got the speed on them. Draw them out for the 3.
Obviously, we're all fairly close in age, but I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but in my last semester of university, I was doing intramurals, right? So you got first years to fourth years all on the same team. And there's some things first years were saying, like, just phrases or words. No idea what they meant. Even some second years had no idea what was going on. And, yeah, it's crazy. I think those 4 years in university are the 4 years in your life that you change the most. Like,
I would agree.
I didn't have a beard. My first picture, I grew a beard throughout university. Or I, like, trimmed it up. But, I mean, never had a beard before I had the beard. You know, switched programs, understood things about myself more, and, you know, worked, kind of became more mature. But, yeah, it's crazy those 4 years.
Well, also, like, speaking of that, I don't know, you guys have probably heard, like, the meme, like, Toronto man slang.
Okay, I know.
So, like, I'm, like, downtown Toronto, so, like, I'm in the central of that, and, like, it's just, like, I feel like I'm learning a new, like, word every day.
Yeah. So I can, like, understand it. Well, I went to Toronto, when was it? Actually in March. So the day Corona took place, I actually had interviews with, like, MLSC. I was going to meet some other people, and then there's, like, a sports conference as well. Literally, as soon as I arrived in Toronto, ate lunch, boom, phone blew up with, hey, canceled, shutting down. So, yeah. It almost sounds like you're like, excuse me, what did you say? Is that English? Like, Shannon, show us. Justin probably doesn't know what Toronto slang is, so let's just give him a little taste.
I'm intrigued to hear what it is.
Huge. I told myself I would never look that goofy.
No, he didn't hear you. You cut out of it.
Oh, for what? Sorry.
The Toronto slang.
He wants to hear some Toronto slang, like waist you, stuff like that.
Yeah. The whole accent, it just varies. Like, it's crazy.
That's it.
Give me like a sentence.
I can't even come close to coming near how, like, I just can't. Like, do you want to go, Doyle? Like, do you?
Yeah, like I have to.
Wait, Doyle, you're in Toronto?
No, but like Toronto slang just gets around, you know.
Oh yeah, I know it here in Ottawa. It's 5 hours away. Not as much as probably Shannon. I know there's like.
Okay, I don't know any phrases, but like there's a lot of words like bombaclat. That's a word.
That was big when I was in high school.
Bombaclat. That's that one. I hate that word.
Yeah.
Waist viewed.
That reminds me of like GTA 4.
It
Bomba Cloud Rastaman.
Yeah.
That was talking about? What does that mean?
Okay, I said bombaclat at work, and the owner pulled me aside and asked if I knew what it meant, and I said no, and he said it refers to a girl on her period, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that at all.
Definitely shouldn't be saying that at work then, but all right.
Yeah, I thought it meant something. I thought it meant something cool. Everyone's saying it.
To each their own, man. That's not what
Chris,
I
you got any slang for me?
Probably not.
Is there any Ottawa slang, or is it just like Toronto?
Ottawa's pretty white collar, right? Because it's a government town. It's the capital in Canada. So I think 50% of the population here is from there. There's 2 universities as well, so it's pretty. I don't know. Not really.
Like, Justin, like, since like you're the only American in this, like, do we?
I know, right?
Pardon me.
I said I know, right? I'm the only American, which is weird.
That's me yesterday. That's me every second day.
Like, do we sound? Because I know that's a thing for some people. Like, they can like kind of pick up on.
No, I don't really think so. Unless you guys when you guys started talking about the Toronto slang, that's where I started like, damn, these guys are speaking a whole different language. Like that was probably it, but like not really. But like, do you think I got an accent?
Oh, I think we all have accents. Like Shannon and Doyle, I can probably hear the way they speak here. You definitely speak. There's a little difference in like accent, but that's anywhere. Like I lived in Boston for a year. And I didn't really. So I lived in the suburbs. Okay, no, not like the have it. Yeah, I didn't have it. Like but like the suburbs, so no huge accent there. And I thought we're all talking fairly similar. And then there's things I would say like Audi, like the car with the 4 circles. They're like nah. They're like Audi.
Audi.
Like, whatever. And then
I think these teams are unfair. That's why we're losing.
wait, are you guys? Oh, you guys are. Come on, guys.
We're getting absolutely pumped.
Our third teammate.
Yeah. Oh, he's not even playing.
Which one's your third?
He's the guy in white, the really short guy, just doing nothing.
Snowflake beside him because he's cold, because he sucks. That is our team.
Who's who?
I'm the guy wearing black, and the no shirt is Shannon.
Wait, is that yellow guy your friend?
Yeah. He said he wanted to play again. Oh, he hits that. That shot. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My friend's playing against us.
Wait. So Justin, you don't find we have any accents or anything like that?
What did you say?
You don't find we have the perfect time to say that? You don't find we have any accents or anything like that?
Hell, man. I just think it's funny because like everybody. I mean, like, so I'm from Ohio, and like somebody that lives 30 minutes away from me is like, you have an accent, and I'm like, dude, you live 30 minutes away from me. Like, how can I have an accent? We're from the same area, so I don't know. It's all perspective, I guess. It's all how your ears are working that day.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking, I don't know if you have an accent, because now I think I've heard people with like the same type of.
Where are you from, Justin?
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
You're into hockey, Blue Jackets?
The Blue Jackets are okay, man. Like, the thing about them is they disappoint us every year.
True.
Like, we just, at this point, like, I like the coach, but like if we don't win this year, like the coach might have to go.
Yeah.
We got rid of Bobrovsky, or not Bobrovsky.
The Bob. No, you got it.
Hey, Bobrovsky, man. So like that was a big move, and we'll see. We're playing the Maple Leafs this year. In
The play-in?
Is it a bubble? Are they playing in a bubble?
It's called it's a play-in.
Coming to Toronto.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
What do you call the city that the Raptors play in?
Toronto.
Okay, he says it correctly. I know there's some like Americans go
How are you
Toronto.
supposed to sell it? How are you supposed to spell it?
No, you say it like that. You say Toronto, but then some people go Toronto.
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 Okay, I see it. Toronto.
Yeah. I know the other day we had a stream and there's like a living sport guest who was from the States.
Mm-hmm.
And I think within like the first 10 seconds, me and someone else said the word A, right, at the end of the sentence. And then they just started dying. They're like, oh, it took you guys 10 seconds to say.
I was about to say, nobody's gave me an A.
I think I've said it like over probably once. I just say it naturally.
I usually do, but I think I'm just kind of.
That was Canadian. The heavy pronunciation on O's. I usually do.
All right, let's play again. We had an unfair, terrible teammate.
You guys went down like a bad knee.
Here, let's do one more park game and
our
then
teammate,
we'll finish.
Yeah, our teammate shot 2 for 9. Like it's his fault. It's his fault.
We got to cut him from the team.
He's on this team no more. He's not welcome back.
He had a 10-day contract.
Oh, it's so weird that
Need to see it out, man.
Justin, you should hop on.
Oh, you would want that for sure, man.
Yeah, we need a third.
My PG would be going crazy, but I didn't bring my Xbox down here. What system are you guys playing on?
PlayStation.
I can't believe you playing
Xbox.
Now we don't want you as a teammate.
The thing is, guys, I'm getting old because like I don't think I'm gonna get a new system. I think the Xbox One is it for me. I think I'm done.
Well, I bought a PS4 for this tournament.
I'm a big FIFA guy, and FIFA was trash. And like 2K, I'm always gonna be nice at 2K. I'm gonna give people the buckets, but it's about FIFA and the Ultimate Team for me. And I'm waiting for GTA 6 to come out, man. And they're saying like next year, and I'm just like,
Really? I thought it was gonna come out with the launch.
nah. They're talking about next year. They're talking about they're trying to figure out if they want to make one big map or smaller mini maps.
Oh no!
They were talking about having it be the whole United States, and that's what's taking so long.
Wow.
So,
That'd be pretty cool, I must say.
yeah, it's needed, man. It's needed. It's been like 6 years since GTA 5 came out.
I'm feeding it. I love GTA.
I found it a little shocking that they put GTA 5 in the PS5 trailer. I was
They
like,
did?
really? You're still milking that game? The next system still? Really?
Good luck.
Yeah, guys, what's up? What's going on with the park?
All right, now we're just like waiting for 2 people to come and join.
Sure. You know what? I think that's good for the stream if you guys want. You know,
Yeah, sure.
I'm just trying to do the graphic design here for round 2 to get that out before the night, and I have to go send it to all the. What? How many people do we have now? 16.
Yeah, we're down to 16 now, right?
Yeah,
Sweet 16. Sweet 16.
That's it. So I gotta send that out to the Sweet 16 because I was wrong. I only have 1 day off. There's a stream on Sunday, Michigan versus Florida on FIFA. So we're starting off with an American
Going for the
matchup.
Florida kid for sure.
Pardon?
We're going for the Florida kid for sure.
He's actually really good at FIFA. He actually plays what is it? In
He
the
plays-
Ultimate American
plays-
Ultimate Disc League, so Ultimate Frisbee. He plays on the team with Tampa. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Maybe one last thing that we can do before we go. Quickly run through everyone. Name what you're trying to do in your career. So one little reminder as well, and then maybe shout out your names here. Just where they can find you on LinkedIn. Hopefully everyone has LinkedIn.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start.
Mhm.
Yeah, so just in regards to closing up, I just want to say thank you, Chris, obviously, for putting this whole tournament together. It's pretty fun, obviously, and like it's a great networking thing, which we talked about earlier. Like, so key to network for this. And then also thank you, Justin, and to your Living Sports for hopping on as this as well, because you guys can obviously provide insight on what you guys do and also how to like relate that to like everyone trying to get into the workforce and either now or in the next couple of years. For myself, not too sure exactly where we're going. Like I said, maybe a master's after this, but I definitely would be interested in checking out one of your guys' trips. Like I think that would be such like, especially because international, like I'm really interested with international stuff. So yeah, I would definitely love to talk to you more, Justin, and get some more information on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just wanted to like say thanks, Chris. I never honestly thought I'd ever I would ever network myself by playing video games. I think that's just really cool.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Sure.
And thanks, Justin, for coming in and talking about everything that you've experienced, and just really thankful for this opportunity to network myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And last but not least, Justin, take it home.
Justin Lee, the University of Akron, working at Cleveland Sports Athletic Department as Sports Information Assistant Director. Like I said, thank you, Chris, Shannon Doyle, for having us on. Shannon got the dub. Good luck in the Sweet 16. Sorry, Doyle, man. Good luck
All
in
right.
the Sweet 16. But Chris, I just want to say thank you for having us on there. Not just me, but Living Sports in general, because Living Sports is a great opportunity to experience not only the culture of these international cities, but the opportunity to network with like-minded individuals and students and get these opportunities to really expand your focus in the sports world. This is one of these life opportunities that I promise you, if you make this decision and you apply, you will not regret it. You will meet so many great people and get great skills while enjoying the beautiful cities that you go to, whether it's London, Barcelona, Dublin, Greece. And the last thing I gotta say is, Chris, we gotta get me on the podcast, man. Don't play me.
Hit me up.
Get me on the podcast.
Message. Give me a message on Instagram. Hit me up.
I definitely will. And everybody that's watching, all the millions, follow me on LinkedIn. Follow these guys on LinkedIn. We're all gonna do great things. And yeah, man, the 32 Blitz, man, we're coming.
Hey,
this is it, man. We're coming. So
millions.
I'm excited to be here. Excited to be a part of it. And like I said, oh my goodness, we're breaking ankles. Okay, yeah. I see you boys breaking ankles. Where was that earlier?
That's the PC.
Yeah, don't worry about it earlier. That's over.
We won't talk.
That's over now.
But yeah, so just to kind of finish it off, thank you to the three of you for coming on, sharing, being a part of this unique experience. You know, I wouldn't be able to put something on if I didn't have 32 schools say yes and Living Sport jump on with all these amazing guests, especially a new one every stream as well. So huge thanks to you guys. One last thing that I'll say here, just for everyone. As you can see on the screen right now, everyone's names are in the bottom left corner. So you can just type those up into LinkedIn. Pause your stream. Go from there. Additionally, just for me, Christopher Nascimento, you can catch me on all the streams as well as on Nascimento Marketing on social media. So if you just see on top of the banner in the middle of the screen, right under Shannon's character, Nascimento Marketing, type that into any platform. You'll find me. Additionally, one last thing. I haven't been saying this the whole stream, but I just remembered today. Follow me on Twitch so I can get to affiliate, because that's huge. I think that's where the money is on Twitch. So that'd be cool stuff, because I already know 1/8 of the world, so about 1 billion people are watching the stream. But let's get to 2 billion. And, that's just the mindset I have. But thank you so much to everyone. And let's stay on the Zoom call just for a few minutes. But that's it for tonight's stream. Tune in on Sunday for Michigan versus Florida on FIFA, the first matchup for round 2. Nascimento Marketing's 32 Blitz, presented by Living Sport. That's it for round 1. Have a good night, guys.